Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and today I'm in the house with this beauty right over here. This is the Shirogorov Sinkevich collaboration Poluchotky here with me, and we're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this guy. But first of all, let me say a huge thank you to my buddy Guillaume for sending this guy along and for me to be able to check this out and share this experience with you. So let's see. First of all, the size of this big boy is 9.4 inches overall, with a 4.4 inch long blade. So not a small boy whatsoever, but let's see how this guy is comparing up against so the usual suspects. Here you have the Ontario Red #1, and here you have the Ontario Red #2, dwarfing both of these guys. And this story is gonna be repeating itself because this is the Benchmade bag out, and this is the Benchmade mini bag out. So yeah, look at that, not a small boy whatsoever. And also, if you can check, if you want, you can check Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and Spyderco Para 3 right over here. Look at that. Yeah, it's pretty clear this is not a small boy whatsoever. But let me show you another couple. Over here we've got Chris Reeve knives, large Sebenza 21, and of course you guessed it. Yeah, this is the Chris Reeve knives, small Sebenza 21. So you can have also an idea. For example, another Shirogorov. This is F95 Slim Nudist, which is not a small one. But look at that. And this, for example, is the Shirogorov Neon R20. And you can see that the Poluchotky is, yeah, it's a big boy. Let me show you another couple of options we have here. So this is the also collaboration with Southard. This is the Russian Flipping Tanto. And because we have it here, that's another Shirogorov Russian Hokkaido collaboration with RJ Martin. And what else can I show you guys? Just another couple because we have them here. I can show you the little small custom knife factory muscle, and another big boy. This is the Tote Bag Steelcraft series bodega, and as you can see, these are big boys. And just to give you another example of a couple of small ones, this is the Giant Mouse GM6, and this is the Holt Bladeworks Haptic. So very EDCable sizes compared to this huge but really lightweight, actually, Poluchotky. So let's check this out. This is a titanium frame lock. There's only 200 of these guys being made. It's made in Russia by Shirogorov, designed by Dmitry Sinkevich. In fact, you can spot clearly that it's a Sinkevich design because of this pivot right over here. In fact, you're gonna need this tool here, which is inside the Shirogorov Sinkevich pen, to be able to disassemble this guy. And it comes with these two pretty neat bits. So that's an interesting one because it's a nice collaboration. Dmitry Sinkevich and Shirogorov put their efforts together to come up with this pretty big guy, and it's a titanium frame lock. Overall look is it's nice. It's like very unique. It's not for everyone, I get it, but it's very unique. Look at the lines and the chamfers and the huge reduced area over here, and this area here is flat. Very nicely executed, in my opinion. Also, another motif that I've seen across the Shirogorov collaboration, especially with the titanium frame locks, is that there's an area which is unmilled, just flat with no pattern, and some other micro-milled areas, like for example this chamfer and this chamfer over here, and of course that's going to reflect in the back, which are creating some nice contrast in the titanium handles. Of course, like you can see the lines flowing in this guy like a sinusoid. It's like very sinuous, and you're gonna have some extensive internal milling, lightning pocket on the inside to reduce the weight. You have external chamfering, internal chamfering. You have 2D areas, 3D areas. You have 1 and 2 finger grooves, so that's gonna allocate like the space. There's gonna be enough for 2 and 2 fingers, so very, very nice grip indeed. You've got a 3D milled blue anodized titanium backspacer, and there's basically no option for your lanyard hold. You have an absolutely dead center blade with no access whatsoever to for you to be able to touch the clip, the tip. Sorry. The overall look when closed, it's very interesting. It kind of like, you see, like the blade, it's like huge. We check this blade and you see how this blade is just disappearing inside of the handle, so it creates like a very slick and slim design, and has a very, very contained and not too bulky look, even if it's not like a slim one. It's not a thin one, but overall it doesn't really feel that bulky. You have, of course, like proprietary screws, 1, 2 and 3, so these are 2 different sizes. That's why you're gonna need that tool to take this guy apart. Not really protruding. On this side you have a nice custom pivot, blue anodized, of course, to match the pocket clip and the backspacer. You have also like a very interesting stainless steel lock face insert to reduce the lock stick, so of course it's a nice thing. And you're gonna have an integrated lock bar stabilizer. You know, you have this mechanism here is gonna avoid you to overextending the lock bar and then bending it out too much, so very, very cool indeed. You have an external lock bar relief, and you have some very, very nice lines, exceptional for the pocket clip. Look at this design, like it tapers down and then widens up. Nice clip ramp. You have a very, very strong tension for the clip. It's gonna keep this guy glued to your pocket 100%. It's tip-up carry only. It's not reversible. It's just gonna stay there. If you check the blade, this guy is sporting an M390 steel blade. Look at the style, like sweeping up with an internal swedge, which is kind of like symmetrical with the plunge grind. Look at that. It's creating like a 60-degree triangle kind of thing with this central point here, which is fantastic. So nice swedge, which widens up to this point to retain some tip thickness overall, so nice and robust. And you have basically 100% belly in a flat grind, in a finely stone washed blade, up to the sharpening choil right at this point, where the plunge grind meets like halfway the sharpening area, sharpening choil. And then you've got this nicely chamfered but really, really pointy flipper tab, which is, I mean, it's not perfect design in my opinion, because it's not really meant to do a push button. It's like fantastic for light switch, so you're gonna just basically pull it down like that, and it's gonna be a breeze just to deploy this guy wide open. But like if you just push like that, yeah, no, it's gonna be too pointy, and it's just basically not gonna work. I love how the blade is absolutely sterile looking. It's one tone, there's nothing going on, just pure, clean, simple, symmetric, very, very nice indeed. You have no jimping right there on the spine. You only have this swedge starting like from this point, really, really early, and it's a new thing for me, so really it's very nicely designed. The sound of this guy is this. It's loud. You can feel you can hear the whoosh of the bearings when you deploy it like that, and when you close it, you can enjoy the blade hitting the stop pin inside. And it's nicely designed, so It's loud, but not obnoxious, so I appreciate this kind of sound very much. The weight of this guy is gonna be 5.1 ounces, so not like super light, but still pretty much contained for a big blade, like over 9 inches in weight. And in the hand, it's gonna feel actually good. There's basically no hot spots. I don't feel anything hurting the palm of my hand, even if I was a little bit concerned about this tip over here. It doesn't. It's nicely chamfered all around, so it actually feels good. Not really much many sharp edges. This area over here is milled out, and there's a little bit of jimping going on in order for you to be able to snag your thumb like here inside and just disengage the lock bar pretty easily. Right there and also right there. It's not that accessible because, as you can see, it's kind of like on a small side, but but it's still doable. Just angle a little bit your thumb, and you're gonna be able to disengage the lock bar. Also, you can easily do a reverse grip, and it's gonna feel absolutely fantastic and comfortable in the hand. You're gonna have a little bit of handle sticking out for your thumb to just grip it like that. So pretty cool reverse grip. It feels absolutely solid in the hand. Of course, the presence of the long back spacer is gonna confer some extra rigidity to the overall structure. There's not much texture to grip onto because it's kind of like on a slippery side. There's a little bit of milling over here, but overall, guys, fit and finish is just outstanding. Nothing wrong, nothing misaligned, no, nothing that is not flush. Everything is just spot on in the position where it's supposed to be. There's no rattling when shaken. Of course, there's not going to be any blade play. It's a solid knife, guys. If you keep doing like a light switch, you're not going to have any finger sore. There's no jimping also going on around the flipper tab. Just keep that in mind. You're not going to have any finger sore for the disengagement of the lock bar. No lock stick. You're not going to be able to touch the tip of the blade. You have they're a little bit less than ideal clip ramp stiffness over here. I would have preferred a little bit more to make it easier to just slide this guy in your pocket, but it's still good. It's still doable. This guy is running on multi-row bearing system. There's 3 rows of ball bearings right over here, and that's why the action of this guy is absolutely smooth, is fast. The deployment is crazy smooth. The opening action is also smooth, and the closing action has, of course, like a free fall effect like that. And as you rotate the handle in the vertical position, you're gonna feel the closing guillotine very easily in this knife like that. So the detent ball strength is on the medium to strong side, so very good. It's not going to be super easy to misfire. I mean, you still probably can do like a misfire if you try like that, yes, but it's a good detent for sure. And you have also some nice detent suction right over there. So I mean, overall, the look of this guy is unique. It's not for everyone, but it's there. It's a nice design, very unique, very good ergos and good sound as well. It's a little bit expensive, yeah, because this guy it's pretty rare. It's not gonna be easy to find, but if you get one, I think you're gonna be impressed by the weight, the size, and the overall feel of this bad boy. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.